नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सखगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। Hare Krishna. By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest and topmost knowledge. So in Bhagavad Gita now we are studying the third chapter about Karma Yoga. We need to understand the difference between renouncing the work and renouncing the results of work. One is sannyasam karmanam, another is sannyasam karmanam. Karmanam means the results of activities. Karmanam means the activities themselves. And Krishna is definitely discouraging us to renounce the activities, renounce the actions, karma. We have to act. Then only it's good for us. Otherwise, it is not that easy to get freed from the modes of nature and go to God. It is possible, it's not impossible, but it's going to be extremely difficult. क्लेशो अधिकतरस तेसाम अव्यक्ता सक्त चेतसाम अव्यक्ता ही गतिर दुक्खम देहवद्भिर अवाप्यते. So why to struggle? We can easily go to Goloka simply by performing all our activities for Krishna. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, do everything for Krishna, offer everything unto Krishna. That's it. Then we will be able to reach Goloka. Krishna says very clearly that na karmana anaramban naiskarmyam purushosnute nacha sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhigacchati. So, not by performing our activities, karmana anaramba means not starting our activities. naiskarmyam purushostute. Means we are not going to get freedom from the results of those activities. In fact, Arjuna told Krishna that he will not fight in that battle. But that's not going to free Arjuna from the reactions of fighting in the battle. In fact, Krishna told Arjuna that if you don't fight, then you will accumulate sins, you will get sins. Atachetvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karisyasi. Na karisyasi means not fight, don't fight, if you don't fight. Atachetvam imam dharmyam sangramam na karisyasi. Tata swadharmam kirtim chahitva papam avapsasi. So you will get papa, sins. Tata swadharmam kirtim chahitva. So you are going to lose your swadharmam and your kirti by not fighting. And you are going to get sins, papam avapsasi. So that's why Krishna is teaching us very clearly, na karmana anaramban naiskarmyam purusho ashnut. Nacha sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhikachyati. So, only by renouncing the work, na siddhim, you are not going to get perfection. So, nacha sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhikachyati. You are not going to get freedom from this material part. So that way that option itself is not there. If someone who wants to take that option, at the end he will become a devotee of Krishna and start working for Krishna. So just by renunciation alone, one cannot achieve perfection. That's what Krishna said very clearly. Nacha sanyasana deva siddhim sama adhikachyati. Just by sannyasa alone, one cannot achieve perfection. So, we have to act, we have to do everything for Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Then we can achieve perfection without any delay. Quickly we can go to Goloka. Without any delay, we can achieve perfection by doing everything for Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that's why we need to take this life very seriously and make use of this human body very effectively by following all the principles of Bhagavad Gita and doing everything as per Krishna's instructions given in Bhagavad Gita. Because we will understand without any doubt that Krishna is the Supreme Lord with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That's what is happening with us right now. We are understanding. Then we will be able to fully surrender unto Krishna by abandoning everything. Once this knowledge comes, once this understanding comes, then with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, leaving everything to Krishna and doing everything for Krishna, we will be able to dedicate our life unto Krishna only. So by Krishna's mercy, all our obstacles will be gone when we do that. By Krishna's mercy, all good things will come to us. These days, there are so many distractions, especially the social media will cause all kinds of distractions. We have to be extremely careful. It's very important because our mind already is so much flickering. It's going here and there. So, if we fall victims of the social media and the media itself, so then we will be directed in a wrong way. The only direction we need to take is the direction given in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is the way of life, and we have to do everything as per Bhagavad Gita. So for that, this knowledge is the key. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge is the key. Chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, offering prasadam to Krishna, associating with the devotees, engage in the glorification of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. So all these things are very, very important. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. Yadantascha Dhritavrataha. Namasyantascha Mam Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasana. So that is very important. Always engaged in chanting the glories of Krishna. Satatam Kirtayanto Mam. So then by Krishna's mercy, if we are engaged only in his devotional service, then we will go to Goloka. Because Mahatmanastu Mam Partha Devim Prakriti Mashitaha Bhajanti Ananya Manasa Nyatva Bhutadim Avyam. So the Mahatmas, the great souls, Mam Partha Devim Prakriti Mashitaha Bhajanti Ananya Manaso. So Mam Bhajanti Ananya Manaso. So they render devotional service unto me without any deviation. That's it, Ananya Manasa. Mind is not deviated at all. With undeviated mind. That's what Ananya Manasa. Because by taking the shelter of Devim Prakritim, divine nature. So by taking the shelter of Devim Prakritim, so Mam Bhajanti Ananya Manasa. So they will render devotional service unto me with undeviated mind. Nyatva Bhutadim Avyam. By knowing that I am the origin of all living beings. I am the eternal supreme person and I am the beginning of everything. Bhuta Adim. Nyatva. Nyatva means by understanding. By knowing that I am the Bhuta Adim, so they will worship and render devotional service unto me. That's what Krishna is teaching. So, by Krishna's causeless mercy, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we dedicate our life unto Krishna, then all our obstacles, all our problems, everything will be solved by Krishna, and we can simply do everything for Krishna's satisfaction. So we need to prepare for that. That's what is very important. We should not keep ourselves getting more and more entangled in this material world. We have to prepare ourselves to leave everything. That is very important. To leave everything and do everything for Krishna. So, leave everything to Krishna means doing everything for Krishna. That's very important. then we will be able to go to Goloka. So now we are studying in the third chapter, sloka number 26. Krishna is teaching that na buddhi bedam janayed yajnanam akarma sanginam josayetu sarva karmani vidvan yuktaga samacharan. So we should not confuse others. Na buddhi bedam janayed, because they are ignorant and attached to the results of activities. Ajnanam karma sangina. So we should engage them in all kinds of activities. So without confusing them in the right direction. Vidvan yuktaga samachana. So because we are vidvans, so we understand Bhagavad Gita, we know everything. So we should engage them in the right direction, so as not to disrupt the minds of ignorant men attached to the fruitive results of prescribed duties. A learned person should not induce them to stop work. Rather, by working in the spirit of devotion, he should engage them in all sorts of activities. That's what Krishna is teaching. So, in the next sloka, what we are studying today, it's a very important sloka. Krishna is teaching us there. Prakrite kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvasaka ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. So all the activities, karmani sarvasaka, so they are performed by gunaihi, kriyamanani gunaihi, which are coming from prakriti. Prakriter gunaihi, kriyamanani, prakriter gunaihi karmani kriyamanani, karmani sarvasaka kriyamanani. So the three modes of material nature, which are coming from prakriti, so they are performing all the activities. Whereas a person, due to ahankara, due to foolishness, due to false ego, ahankara, he thinks that I am doing it. Kartaham iti manyate. Manyate means things. He thinks that I am doing it. Whereas in reality, everything is done by Prakriti. That means the three modes of material nature which are coming from Prakriti, they are doing everything. The spirit soul, bewildered by the influence of false ego, thinks himself the doer of activities that are in actuality carried out by the three modes of material nature. Then in the next sloka, Tattvavittu Mahabaho Guna Karma Vibhagayo Guna Guneshu Vartanta Iti Matva Nasajjate. So you understand this philosophy, important philosophy, O mighty armed, Tattvavittu Mahabhav. What is that philosophy? Guna Karma Vibhagayo. So how the gunas are performing the karmas, how the different gunas are performing different types of karmas, like Sattva Guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Based on that, Swabhava is there. So based on that, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya, Sudranam, Parantapa, Karmani, Pravibhaktani. So everything is this Karmani, Pravibhaktani, these kinds of works are created. Swabhava Prabhavair Gunaihi. Swabhava Prabhavair Gunaihi. So that is from the Swabhava Prabhavair Gunaihi. that came from gunas. So everyone's swabhava, it came from the three modes of material nature. That's what swabhava, prabhava, gunai. So that's why swabhava is doing everything, means guna is doing everything. Guna karma vibhage. So guna, guneshu vartanti. So the modes of nature, just they are doing their job correctly. That's it. Guneshu vartanti. Anyone who understands this will not get attached to the results. Iti matva na sajjate. One who is in knowledge of the absolute truth, O mighty arm, does not engage himself in the senses and sense gratification, knowing well the differences between work in devotion and work for fruitive results. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 28 slokas in the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna. So we'll again continue by Krishna's mercy from tomorrow. Hare Krishna.